next term and also the last term in this demo is beta. So beta I've included because it was asked in 2023 UPSC paper and it came completely unexpected. So you do not know a very technical financial term which generally people skip. Itna stock markets shayad nahi पूछेंगे. Even that can be asked, and because of that we have to cover a lot more. Okay, so now when we talk about beta, beta is basically a very small simple thing. Beta is an indicator which talks about the performance of a particular stock or volatility in this case of a particular stock in relation to the benchmark. For example, let us say we talk about Reliance. So on average, if Sensex increases by 12%, how much Reliance increase? So we take a benchmark. Let us say this is Sensex. It can be Nifty. It can be any other benchmark. So you pick up a benchmark, and according to that benchmark, you see the movement in a particular stock, or you see the volatility in a particular stock. Okay. So if you see the growth of Reliance, whether it is growing at the rate of market benchmark or lower than the market benchmark. For example, if alpha is equal to 1, then Reliance performance is same as the Sensex. Reliance also grow same 12% as Sensex. If alpha is poor, means Reliance give you poor growth compared to Sensex. Okay. If alpha is high, Reliance give you higher growth than the average of the companies. On average, Reliance is performing better than the average market. So likewise, alpha can give you that information. Then beta gives you more information from stability. So growth and stability are both important. Alpha tracks the growth of a stock. Beta tracks the volatility of a stock. Okay, so it is a measure of a stock's volatility compared to the overall market. So on average, Sensex changes per day by 1.5%, and your share changes per day by 0.6%. In this case, you are performing better than the rest of the market. Okay, so that is the idea here. Okay, so beta 1 reflects you are on average performing. Beta higher reflects more volatility, because that means Reliance on average changes more than Sensex every day. In that case, that is about volatility. So higher alpha is good, but when beta is high, that is bad. So alpha should be high, beta should be low. Okay, and below 1 implies lower volatility, which is good. So beta should be low, and its impact, so it is a financial indicator which helps the financial analyst and economists to analyze the market. Okay, and similarly it can help people in creating their investment strategies, and so it is more of use to those people. So from analysis part, I do not see many applications being asked in examination. Just the definition, what it is about, what is the standard measurement, higher is good or lower is good, those are the important things here. So beta has already been asked, but there are so many other indicators. Okay, for example, in the related terms, we have mentioned alpha here. Okay, so whether you have return which is access to the benchmark or lower than the benchmark, then there is volatility. Okay, so there are a number of terms here, by the way. Okay, and we will see them in the course. About 25 terms I have listed from stock market. Okay, so I hope the term beta is clear, and we have also understood which context is important for examination. Generally, no significance for mains for such a topic. And now, just to give you a glimpse, what different types of terms are covered in our course. So for example, from monetary policy, we have covered terms like PCA list, incremental CRR, variable repo rate. Okay, all these type of terms we will cover. DSIB, CRA, or tier 1 capital. So you can see how many of these terms you know very clearly. Okay, and that will give you an idea whether you need this course or not. If you know all of this, then great, you're doing very well. Perhaps you can do even without this course. But if you see a lot of gap between your current understanding, current knowledge, and these, then of course you need to look at this. Okay, and of course you have seen the other terms being explained, so you can also understand how these are going to be covered and whether it is going to be useful to your